Everything. All right, good advice there. You know, last time Amy Volk was here, she was talking about organizing your tax information, and now she's moved on to Tupperware madness, and Chris joins her over on the other part.
That's right. We're going to be very plastic over here. The Hampton Roads Show is trying to help you organize your life. Amy Volk with Simplified Living is here to help us manage your space, and today we're talking about getting one of the biggest kitchen nuisances under control. The dreaded Tupperware cabinet. This is a problem in our house, and I hope my wife is watching. Every time I go to that cabinet,
yeah, and you're not alone, so have comfort in that. But you're right. You open it up, and it's like it spills out, and you think, why do we have all of this stuff? So we're going to talk quickly about a couple of systems. But number one, you pull everything out of that cabinet. You saw the picture earlier. You got to pull it all out, and then the number one thing you have to do is you have to match the bottom to the top.
Right.
If there's not a lid to a container, it goes away. No exceptions. The other things that go away, if they're warped, chipped, cracked, really stained, throw them out and start with a nice new set. So
what if they just magically disappear?
That's the best part. If they just magically disappear.
My wife doesn't know.
What happened? I want to encourage folks, and you and I were talking about this, to stop collecting butter containers, sour cream containers, cottage cheese containers, and takeout containers as your food storage, because they often are not made for long-term storage. They get warped really easy. They don't hold up very well, and they're very hard to contain in a cupboard.
It seems like nowadays everything you buy is contained in a plastic container, and most people are they're thinking green, and they're trying to recycle, and they see it and they say, well, you know what, this would be a good container to keep.
Right.
But maybe not.
Maybe not. Get a small set. Really, you do not need a huge set. I picked up this little set from Target. It's inexpensive, and this set alone is really all a family needs. You're not going to have tons and tons unless you're doing freezer storage. That's a whole different topic. But this is just leftovers mainly, and things you're going to take to work with you. These are nice because they stack. When you get a system that's all together, it stacks. So we're going to talk about two systems to organize this real quickly. System A is you pair the lid with the bottom, and this is how you actually organize it in a cupboard, so that this is all stacked in here just like this. What's great about this is that you know exactly what you have. There's no digging, rummaging around, and it's confined to this small space. But you do need a good cupboard, a good sized cupboard to put all of that in. That's my favorite way. The second system, System B, is to get a container. It can be this container, it can be any kind of container. All the lids go in one, and then you stack the containers like this. But if you have 15 different butter, sour cream, cottage cheese, you can't really do this very well.
Yeah. I kind of think keeping the lids on top is the best way to go.
It really is the best way. It's our preferred way, but some people like this idea better. Then you go you find the lid to match up. I like the idea of putting tiny containers, these are those midgets and these little tiny things, just in a little basket like this. This is all your small stuff right in here.
You know, we seem to always go back to our favorite container. You got that one container that works for everything, and then all of a sudden you've got all these others that just never get used.
They never get used, and we think, oh, I'm going to need that, or like you said, oh, it came, and I'm gonna be smart and repurpose it and recycle it. Pare it down. Really, everything you see here, one family is all you need. Maybe one other large container that you might have, but you don't need very much. Get rid of it.
Get rid of it. All right, great information as always, Amy Volk. To get in touch with Amy, we'll link her information to our website at thehamptonroadshow.com. I think I'm going to go home today and things are going to disappear.
Trash bag.